Hello again, everybody. It's Harry Boxer, the technical trader at detectrader.com. It's Wednesday, the 16th of November. These are the charts of the day. Well, it was a kind of a lousy day on Wall Street, and the markets were lower at the end of the day, despite a late snapback. The market's still showing some resiliency, and I'm a believer that even though we may have a lower low or not, that we're going to get a year-end rally. That's what it feels like. That's what it looks like on the charts. Let's show you some examples. Bbwi after hours today popped a big engulfing reversal bar from 30.5 to 38.5. I'm looking out for a move that takes it into the 43.5 range. Up next is Boyle. Boyle's had a big day today, and most importantly, the volume was the biggest I've ever seen, 11 million shares, ever. So with a massive reversal bar as well and an engulfing one, I'm now looking for this one to make a move to test the mid-40s and then low to mid-50s. Ensc, big volume two of the last 3 days today, particularly 2 to 334, finished 281 up 65 cents, so 30%. The volume increased to 6.4 million. Overhead resistance and target now around 4, followed by 5.25 and 7. Fdmt has been a monster. Now 1, 2, 3, 5 days in a row, 6 days in a row up, and it's taken it from 8 to 21.5 in just 6 days. Is it extended? You betcha. Does it have momentum? Amazing. 23.5 is your target. The pullback support is around 16.75 and then 15.25. GRWG has been on a tear as well. We've gone from under 3 to 6.86, finishing 6.65 up 32 cents. That's a 5% gain. Volume was a solid 4.1 million. It's now above resistance, but that's secondary resistance, so it may back off. And it may need to do that, but momentum could carry towards 8. MGNX swing trade on the run and still moving. Currently today bouncing off support at the trend line, and your resistance is 755. You get through that, I'm looking at maybe 8.5, 9, possibly 10, 10.5 or more. PERI been great of late since the earnings report. It's gone vertical from 21 to 27. 27 close is the highest close we've seen since November of last year, so it's a new 52-week high. I'm now looking for a move to the 30 and the 32 zones. Beyond that, this might be a stock in the low to mid 40s before not too long, looking great. QRTEB with an explosive move for 2 days now. It's taking it from under 5 to as high as 1356 today. It finished back at 1040, up 326 or 45%. But it does have some momentum and may see something back in the 11 to 13 zone short term. RVPH swing stabilized off the trend line. It bounced a little bit today, not a lot, but a 9% gain. Regardless of that, looking for a retest of 6 and then a move to 8. Silk Road broke out over multiple tops and looks like it's headed higher. High 50s and low to mid 60s are your targets. And finally, SRAD popped out of a base, jumping 1040 to 1277, backed off a buck to 1176, up 161 though, up 16%. As volume picked up, I'm now looking for a retest of 12.75 and then a run to 14.5. That's it. It's a short list, but that's it for tonight. This is HB out. Have a great evening.